Harvard professors are so frightened of the Trump crackdown that they're putting 2 million of their own money to stop him. This is not directly political, but based off of something, a political decision. But I still wouldn't straight call it politics because we're not discussing the people doing the politics. We're discussing an after effect of it. So it says, remember last month when Trump White House came to bear on woke DEI obsessed Harvard University, telling them to get their house in order or lose a huge chunk of federal change. Trump just froze 2.2 billion in grants to woke Harvard. Get a load of university's response. Now, people talk about the tariffs. This is equally as much political as that, or how the tariffs affect the Nintendo, for example. I'm just pointing this out because so many people are like political, ooh, political. It's,
Yeah.
it's you know,
Yeah.
it's all. If you're gonna look at it like that, it's all political.
Yeah.
So here's pointing out one of the professors, Harvard's chief diversity and inclusive officer. Okay, it's not a professor, it's an officer. Faces 40 allegations of plagiarism, including her husband's work. So basically, they had DEI stuff cut from their budget, and the professors are coming together with $20 million of their own money to try to keep DEI in Harvard. They're
So,
and this is their chief of diversity and inclusion, their DEI chief. 40 allegations of plagiarism.
okay, so I can remember a time when going to Harvard meant you were the best of the best of the best because they only let a certain amount of people in there to begin with. And she gets busted for plagiarizing a lot of stuff, including her husband's work. Well, so that means anybody can get in Harvard now. They're letting anybody in.
They're letting uh, blacks and gays and illegals in, probably. I mean, they're leaning hard on that whole diversity thing. So anything that fits under that umbrella that they like, they're going to pick that first and foremost.
Oh, okay.
Well, it used to be if you could afford it, they'd let you in. If you were rich, if your family was rich. But I don't believe that is any longer the case. Now I think it's a political show.
So these
I would
people,
okay. I would go so far as to say Harvard's always been lame and gay. They may have produced some of the top people, but they were very what's a good way to put it? The people that came out of there,
um, there is no good way to put
they were
it.
very biased in a bad way.
Yeah.
They were very elitist, very arrogant, and I don't believe that they always deserved what the titles they got from that place.
Yeah. So all
Zombie
these,
says Harvard. Zombie says Harvard only lets money in, so if they're letting someone in other than rich money payers or people some company paid for you to be there, colleges are all about government money. Yeah. So yeah, they cut their DEI money, and they're so hard into DEI that the professors are paying the 20 million to make up for it. So yeah, they're picking those kind of people to let in now. It's not even about, oh, give me money, money, money. It's about, we're so hardcore into this inclusion stuff, we're gonna put money out to pick those kind of people.
So they put up $2 million of their own money.
Yep, 2 million.
That's insane. I
Take a moment
mean,
to grift. If you're not on my Rumble, come on my Rumble. It's listed here. Then you can hit the dollar sign for a super chat or the gift sign for a membership to help us, to support us. We need it. We're shadow banned. Fuck YouTube. Bring the noise, noise pollution. We're here to tell you the truth, like it or not. If you don't, you're probably not watching. So what the fuck ever. Fuck you too, I guess. We need money. Grift, grift. There you go.
Yeah.
um, Zombie
Hey,
asked you a
yes.
question.
Is this over the students or the teachers' DEI? I would imagine it's more the teachers because when their funds get cut, they're each of those professors are probably like, oh, I get a little bit of this because I incorporate this DEI thing, that DEI thing. I would imagine it's more about the professors, and especially if they're willing to put 2 million of their own money in. Now that does not compensate for the 2.2 billion that was froze from getting to them, but they're so desperate that they're actually putting their own money in. Question is, yeah, is it for the professors or for the students? If they're putting their own money in, then it's not exactly coming back to them, is it? It may not be for the professors or the students. It may be for the message. I'm really not clear on who it's for. It may be for the message, for their political stance, their ideology. More than 80 Harvard faculty members pledged to donate 10% of their salaries for up to a year to support the university and its resistance against the Trump administration. So yeah, it's a ideological stance is why they're putting up their own money.
So Harvard is gonna be like letting everybody in there to help pay to keep the doors open. Basically, that's what's gonna
Well,
end up happening.
yeah, we don't know that, but it's a possibility. They'll be letting in people who fit their agenda. Ideally, the ones with money, but who knows? I mean, in the screwy world we live in now, you just can't tell.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, for example, if I wanted to, I could pretend to be all DEI and shit and go get me a Harvard education and come out and fuck shit up. What do you think?
I think you would have to be black. I mean, black, gay, and tranny. I think you would have to be the trifecta somehow. Or if you were like from Africa, that might help, with the trifecta. But I think you need three elements together, honestly. Or maybe if you're illegal in this country, maybe that would count to the trifecta.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't. This is speculation. I don't know this, but that's the way I would imagine it going.
You're probably right. But it would be funny. It would be so funny to get some fuckers in there that pretend to be DEI and get a Harvard education and come out and really fuck shit up for them. That would be funny.